Ladies and gentlemen, these credit cards are popping up like flies.
Is a great insult to the men and women who serve in law enforcement. And I want everyone to know who puts on the uniform of law enforcement every day that President Trump and I stand with you. And it is remarkable.
My name is Dollar Mike, and I'm back at it again with another credit card video for you. If you don't know what I do on this channel, I talk about credit cards, credit, saving money, investing money, personal finance, money as a whole. I got you covered in all instances, but in this instance, we're talking about another credit card that isn't available yet, but will be available in the future. So I gotta let you guys know about it. If you don't know, well, I'm gonna let you know. So sit back, relax, and let's get into the Venmo credit card. So yes, Venmo, the peer-to-peer payment app, is actually coming out with a credit card. They already have a debit card, it's already available, but they are coming out with a credit card, which isn't available yet, but will be available in the coming months. Venmo is much like Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay Cash, or Zelle, anything like that. All these apps allow you to send and receive money from one to another. Peer-to-peer payment apps, they all have their own little intricacies that you can get into, but overall, they allow you to send money freely from one person to another person via your Venmo, your Cash App, your PayPal, or your Zelle. Venmo also allows you to make payments online as well as in certain apps. You can get their Venmo debit card, or you can shop locally and pay your friends via Venmo. But like I mentioned before, Venmo is actually coming out with their own credit card, and to be honest, it's looking pretty promising. I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested. So let's get into it. The Venmo credit card will be everything that you already love about Venmo put into a credit card form. So that means the credit card would offer you cash back in the form of different categories. Those categories are grocery, bills and utilities, health and beauty, gas, entertainment, dining and nightlife, transportation, and travel. You can also easily track and manage your finances. You'll also get a custom card designed just for you with a unique QR code on the front of the card, so everybody's card is different no matter what, because if you scan that QR code on the front, you can actually pay someone via Venmo through the Venmo app. You can also shop virtually with the Venmo card, even if your card has not arrived in the mail yet. You'll have touch-free payments via RFID. So that means if you go and hover your card over a point of sale device, that means you can pay for it that way instead of sliding your card in the slot or swiping your card on the side. It also offers you worry-free card management. So if anything happens to your card or anything like that, you can go ahead and freeze the account. It's powered by Visa, and all this is packaged into a $0 annual fee credit card, which are obviously the best credit cards because you don't have to pay for them. They're free. So look at that. But in all seriousness, this Venmo credit card is actually looking really promising, and it's only looking really promising to me for one reason and one reason only, and that's the cash back. Now you may say, Mike, you know, all these credit cards that you sit on here and you talk about all the time, they all offer great cash back for the most part. And you're right, I have about 5 credit cards and they all basically offer great cash back. But the thing with most of those credit cards is that cash back is assigned to a certain category when you get the card. You can't change it, you can't choose. However, with the Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, you can actually choose what cash back you want, but you only can choose that once every single month. So if you want something else and you want to get 3% back with the Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, it's not happening. You have to wait a whole nother month to change your cash back category to something else. With the Venmo credit card, they're completely changing all of that, and I'm 100% here for it. Like I said before, I'm loving how these credit cards are just popping up. It's a good time to be alive. Just saying. Either way, let's get into how the cash back for the Venmo credit card actually works, because it's super simple and I definitely like it. So the Venmo credit card will either offer you 3% back, 2% back, or 1% back on all your purchases. But here's the kicker. You get 3% back in whatever you spend the most in, or whatever category you spend the most in, you're going to get 3% back. Whatever category you spend the second most in, you'll get 2% back on that. And then everything else will just be 1% back. I think 100% that is the best way to offer cash back to someone that might be just jumping into credit cards. And to be honest, this is a pretty entry-level credit card from what it seems like it's going to be. This way, you as the consumer actually get the best deal when it comes to cash back.
Perfect.
Yes, excellent.
So let's say, for example, you spend $500 in travel one month, and then the next month you go and spend $800 in food. That first month that you spend $500 in travel, assuming that is the most thing you spent the most money in, then you would get 3% back on that $500 you spent. And that next month, if you spend $800 in food and that was the most you spent in any category in that month, you get 3% back on that. This way, we as consumers do not have to go out and juggle between all these different credit cards to try to figure out which one is going to offer us the best cash back. Now, obviously, these credit cards right here all offer different amounts of cash back depending on what category you spend the money in. For instance, the Uber credit card, you're going to get 5% back in anything Uber related, and that is obviously better than the Venmo credit card where you only get 3% back max. So of course, it's still beneficial to have multiple credit cards that might cover you in different categories, but if the Venmo credit card can do all this and put it into one credit card for beginners for the most part, then I see no issue with it at all, and I would definitely try to pick one up. I'm also a big fan of the design of the credit card and the ease of use because it has those QR codes on the front, as well as you can choose between 5 different colors, as it looks like those old composition textbooks that you may have had or you may not have had depending on how old you are. I honestly don't know if they still sell these things in like Walmart, Target for back to school shopping and stuff like that, but considering most school is online now, yeah, nobody bought any books this year, let's be real. Either way, the Venmo credit card is looking like another solid option in the credit card game. It's nothing crazy about it, it's nothing crazy special about it, but it's nothing bad about it either. The fact that you can get 3%, 2%, or 1% back in basically whatever category you want to get it back at that time, depending on how much you spend in those categories, I think is pretty cool, and I don't know any other credit cards that have done that, so thank you. I appreciate it, Venmo. Shout out to Venmo for that. They're not paying me or anything to say that. I do use Venmo. It's a cool app. I like Venmo the most, actually. Venmo and Zelle. It's kind of a tie between Venmo and Zelle. Not a fan of Cash App that much. I don't even have a Cash App debit card, so it is what it is. Cash App are cool. Apple Pay Cash, cool. But yeah, either way, Venmo, Zelle, those are mine. I use Zelle the most, but Venmo is definitely up there. I just don't use it that often because not too many people I know have it. But here you go. Maybe you might download the Venmo app and get yourself a Venmo credit card when it releases. Currently, it's only available to select Venmo users, but they're saying within the coming months, it'll be available to everyone. And let me know if you actually want me to get a Venmo credit card because I think I like how it looks. I might just get it for the fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is getting fun. I like credit. I'm starting to collect these. This is getting fun. So yeah, let me know if you want me to get the Venmo credit card as well as the X1 credit card. Check out that credit card video and any other credit cards that might be on the list because I'm looking for possibly a business credit card, but I'm hearing that's not the best time to get a business card right now, so we might have to wait on that till next year. So we'll see. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit it with a like button. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit the dislike button twice. If you want to hear me talk about credit cards or stuff like that or anything else, just drop it down in the comment section below and let me know. Hit me up on my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all linked down below. It'll all pop up right down there because that's where it usually pops up. That on this side, it'll actually be the like and the subscribe. So make sure you do both of those things as well as hitting that notification bell. And I think that's about it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.